Okay, today we're going to be creating our first assessment on Illuminate. The first thing you have to do is go to our school website, and within there you're going to go to the employee information and you'll find a link for Illuminate. Click on that and then you'll be on the Illuminate website. Now you click on assessments and then you'll choose create a new assessment. Then you'll have the three choices. You can choose on the fly, item bank, or the manual. I chose item bank. So now you're going to go ahead and type in your assessment name and a quick description. And this one, it's going to be place value for our topic 1 in 5th grade. So you choose your year and then the grade level. And the subject. When you're done with that, go ahead and hit create. You will then be put with the standards screen and you scroll down to California and choose California Common Core. Again, choose your subject and grade level. In the red are your recently used standards. So now all you do is you're listed with the Common Core standards and you choose which strand you want to use. In our case, we're looking for place value. And when you click on it, you'll see a link sign. So now it is linked. And continue. Now you will do your search filters for the item bank. This is where you can find pre-made questions for the subject that you want. And select the item type. In this case, we're choosing multiple choice. We don't need passages since it is not a reading test, and different attributes that we can use. Same thing for the author and the passage title. Click on search. So now you're going to get your results from your search, and it'll give you a list of questions that you can choose from to create your test. And within that, it tells you what strand of the Common Core that question covers, and it also gives you the right answer. And you can see that now there's 2 standards that's being covered in this test so far. As you scroll through, you can see how many standards are being covered from the questions that you're choosing. And you can also see how many questions you've chosen so far. So when you find one, click on the button that says add, and as you can see now I have 3 items, and you can keep on scrolling until you find what pertains to the lesson that you want to be covered in your quiz. The bottom has all the menus. As you can see, it goes all the way up to page 12. Remember, now you have 5 questions, and I have 4 standards, and I'm now going to hit continue. And if you run your mouse over the standard, it actually tells you what standards are being covered, and they give you the entire strand. And you can do an overview of the questions, and what standards are being covered, and what the questions are. If you want to add more, just click on add to the selection. And now this is your print options and how you want your papers to be printed out. It tells you different sizes of the fonts, and how do you want, if it's a PDF, how do you want it set up when it's printed, and you click on generate. Now it's generating the booklet. And here, this is where you'll see that it's ready to be saved. I click on open, it's going to open it with Preview or with your Adobe. And this is your actual test that you made. As you can see, there should be 5 questions. And this is something that you can print out and even save it for a later time. And my print screen. And you have to publish your assessment. As you can see, after you publish, you cannot edit anymore. So once it's published, it's final. This is the breakdown of the questions, the difficulty of the question, and all the other things on what they target. And when you click on publish, it is ready to go. And again, it's going to go by your assessment details, on what's covered on your test, when it's going to be given to the kids, and a breakdown of all the standards that you've taken. So the tabs up top kind of gives you a breakdown on the assessment that you've created. And when you click on back to assessments, this is where you can title it, and you can see all of the tests that you've created. The one I created is in the bottom. This is where you can even delete it if you want to. And when you say return to Illuminate, it's going to give you this menu on how do you want to give this test. Do you want to print it, or do you want to give it online? So once you've printed it, it'll generate an answer document for every student in your class. And this is going to be the one that they're going to be putting their answers in, and the one you're going to be scanning. Hope you liked it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.